Here, I'll turn it this way.
Okay. Yeah, this is good.
Okay.
The patients, the night walkers, walking on the in the ward, in the hallway, and on the ward. They're different ways of acting, but it's there. It's there. Patient was neither night nor day for some, a tunnel or dark hole, cage to go back and forth in, energy to keep one acting, moving, slow or fast, but with loads to carry, and exhausting, getting some rest finally.
Could you tell us when you worked at the mental hospital?
Oh, 1958 to 1988, I guess it was.
Mm-hmm.
And where was this?
Below Newburgh. It was about 40 miles from New York City on the Hudson River.
What's the name of it?
VA hospital. VA hospital, and they changed the name, but I never did catch on to it. That's all I can tell you. This is the buildings. They're plain, but I made them even plainer, I guess. It's probably not advisable, but boredom is preferred by staff. It is preferred by staff because nothing happens then, and a lot of medicine is given out here. Okay, water towers, Montrose, VA. Restless, wan, cold, and unreachable. That's the story of some patients. As women are always crossing their arms over their breasts and men are always protecting their genitals, some patients wrap themselves in arms and legs and seem to be always restraining their mind. Anyhow, I figured that out. Patients said, if people stare at you a lot, then you know something is wrong and you are not just imagining it, don't you? I don't know. Here he is. Here's the patient. Here's the man with the banana, and the man with the mop coming down the hall. And it's a typical scene of the VA. But there wasn't so much of that gay stuff in the building that I was in because of the medicine. The medicine made him important. The hallways were gray and shadowy in some buildings. One went down them and turned and found people and light. The doctor in one such building was forever telling the patients that they were in the hospital to protect the community from them. He wanted that straight first. That was his way of instructing them, and it was whether it was helpful or not, I don't know. This is a sleeping patient up above there. Down below here, it's a dietetic worker, part of their hospital. Waking up, I don't know if you can get anything out of that or not. Man resting, could be patient resting, should be patient resting. But just a patient. This is from the night. Look, that was a compilation of different patients, the way they acted and so on. They could be sleepless and restless, and at 3 a.m., the cave. It looked like everybody was up and active on the ward. So that's my main reason for doing them, was to try to get them put in a book, and you could sell a book or give it away, but as long as I could afford it, you know. This is patients again. Patient would say the same thing over and over, and pace and pace. It sounded religious, like I love, but was mostly unintelligible. Looked very miserable, almost hysterical. Here was, he always got a needle and he was cooperative about that because he had him before. So he knew it. But these guys could overreact, for something new. Sleeping patients were a big part of the 4 to 12 tour. Dining room too, lines and patients, and sometimes they lost man. Food was mostly good, apparently. This is where I could change it, apparently, and appetites, and don't know of any stealing, but I do know of some stealing, so that's wrong. Never heard of any. A few patients left on ward for diet or management. Problems, sometimes no appetite there. Little interest in living, only ate the dessert. Nurses reaching for the diet cards, here, right here. There. And this is a toilet or restroom or something. Can you understand? Good, good. This is a dietetic worker again with cantaloupe or something. Here's a kitchen and dining room. Patients are here. This is from a lost patient that needed help getting back or something. Here's a tenant. This is a patient that dropped out of the line. Here's taking a check of the patients in the dining room, so on. It's reduced, simplified to get the action it does. The windows would be barred, and they're not barred here, so it shows the water tower, which is the hospital. This is a patient. I don't know why he had no clothes on. He did not lack them. Why nudity anyhow? I don't. But he did it, and it was part of his act. Part of his character. Patient would lie down in front of closed door of doctor's office and make a puddle, wetting himself. Doctor would get mad and scold patient. Patient would not say why. He might have been regressing to babyhood and happier times, or maybe just simply to provoke. Here's that nurse and patient, a runaway patient in dining room. There were patients who wanted just to go, to leave, and if a door was unlocked, would go no place, usually. Another building would report finding him, or some resident in the area would report a guy was standing by their garage. That's why they objected to the hospital being built there, but the objection didn't succeed. The brown and the gray is good. Showering. Asked what does the picture represent? I can't say for sure. An old man with water feeling good on old bones, a middle person that would make the picture better, and a soaped up third character that is momentarily unrecognizable. So that's the story of the gray. I think it's all right now. Painting as a religion. Religion is supposed to be about conscience and about the way you treat other people. I don't know that art does that, but it does a little bit of that. Everything we do relates to other people. But the reason that I paint, the reason that religion is in it, is a mystery to me. It's hard to say, and I would hate to say it right now. Anyhow.
What do you think?